My name is Jackie Whitney. I am Hunter Whitney's mom. We live in Pensacola, Florida, and I'm here to tell you my story of Arrowhead Boy and Arrowhead Mom. On Monday, March 1st, 2010, my son and I were both still sick with blue light syndrome. We stayed home, and both of us slept, or so I thought both of us slept, and about 3 o'clock my son comes and wakes me up and says, "Mom, Mom," and he was crying, and I'm like, "What, honey?" He goes, "I swallowed an arrowhead. Or I think he said I swallowed an arrow. And I'm thinking, big arrow, freaking out. It was just drama. And I couldn't quite wrap my head around it, but I finally figured out that no, it wasn't the whole arrow. It was the arrow tip, which is still bad because it's very sharp, and shot the right way can, go out and puncture. So of course I flipped out. I had to rush my kid into the car. I get in the car, call my husband on his cell phone. He's 3 hours away in Montgomery, Alabama, working as a Marine. He rushed to the hospital, and it was pretty drama-filled. They had to do x-rays. All the residents came in because they just couldn't believe that this kid had swallowed an arrowhead. So we had everybody in the hospital wanting to come in and see all of our x-rays. It was just unbelievable. And they decided to transfer him off to Sacred Heart Children's Hospital because they did not have the proper facilities, and they did. They needed a pediatric surgeon on staff in case the arrow would perforate any of his small bowels, because they knew the arrow was in the stomach. If the arrow would have been in the esophagus, they could have pulled it up with a scope, but because Hunter waited too long to tell me because he was scared, we was in the stomach by the time we got to the Navy hospital. He's healthy today. It was just a very, very scary time, and 4 days later, he did pass it. No, we don't have it, because he came and told me, "Mom, it went kerplunk. I think I pooped it out," but he didn't save it because he thought it was gross. So we had to go to the Navy hospital, and the x-rays showed that it did clear. So it was in his body for 4 days. He has no ongoing symptoms from it. He's completely healed. Thank you, TLC, and hope you pick our show.